Kyle Larson has officially qualified his way into the 2024 Indianapolis 500. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel and welcome back to the video. As I just said a second ago, Kyle Larson has officially qualified his way into the Indianapolis 500. Not only that, but he was fast enough today to get into the Fast 12 and will have a really great chance and opportunity to get on the pole for this year's Indianapolis 500. Though I think it's going to be very tough for him to get on the front row because the Team Penske cars of Scott McLaughlin, Joseph Newgarden, and Will Power have all been very, very quick throughout the week. I think more than likely the Team Penske cars are going to lock out the front row. But the fact that Kyle Larson did not only qualify his way in very easily, but is starting in potentially inside the top 12 is absolutely amazing and incredible. I have said this for a long time, but Kyle Larson is one of the best generational talents we have seen in motorsports. Probably the best generational talent we've seen since Tony Stewart, when Tony Stewart ran the Indy 500 for many, many years. And now to see that my favorite Cup Series driver is not only easily qualified his way into the Indy 500, but is going to be starting inside the top 12 is very impressive. And in the Fast 6, nonetheless. He right now, if we didn't have the next day, he would be starting in the second row in a very fast Arrow McLaren car. Because from the testing we've seen so far and from the race speed we've seen from the Arrow McLaren cars, they're the only team, in my opinion, that really can keep up with the Penske cars. The Ganassi cars are a little bit off the pace currently at the moment. There's a couple base of the Hondas that are fast, but Chevrolet has been extremely quick so far. And just going back and talking about Kyle Larson, you think about everything that Kyle Larson has accomplished so far in his career. He won a Rolls 24 in 2015 with Chip Ganassi Racing. He's won 2 or 3 Chili Bowl Nationals. He's won the Knoxville Nationals. He's won a Cup Series championship. He's won the Coca-Cola 600 and the Southern 500. And now has a great chance and opportunity to win an Indy 500. And again, it's not about the fastest car who wins the Indy 500. It's about who plays it right and the strategy correctly. And Arrow McLaren, while he had some issues early, and I was a little nervous early in the day, they, I think, have a really great chance and opportunity to win this year's Indianapolis 500. And just see that Kyle Larson is starting no worse than 12th is absolutely unbelievable. And you start talking about the future, what Kyle Larson can do. And it seems like Kyle Larson isn't phased. At this point, just get him in an NHRA car at this point, see what he can do there. And at this point, get him in an F1 car, put him against Max Verstappen. Because in my personal opinion, I would put him up on that level of Max Verstappen of being one of the best drivers in the world. I wouldn't say he's the best in the world, but he is definitely the best driver in the U.S. and North America, in my opinion. And I definitely think he's the best driver up there, considered as one of the best drivers in the world. He is up there on a level of legends like Mario Andretti and AJ Foyt and Tony Stewart. And Kyle Larson has such a long career to go. He's only 31 years old at the moment, and he still has a chance to win the Indy 500 this year and could do it. And there's not a lot of drivers that could come from the NASCAR world who I think could come over and do this. I think drivers like Shane Van Gisbergen could probably come over and do it at one point. Maybe Chase Elliott, sure, but maybe Kyle Busch. But Kyle Busch, in my personal opinion, is probably past his prime at this point, even though I still think Kyle Busch is a very good driver. But I don't know if Kyle Busch could do what Kyle Larson has been doing. Kyle Larson has just not been impressive today, but he's been so impressive throughout this month of May. He had the second fastest time overall yesterday, and at one point was the fastest for like 45 minutes to an hour. He was second quickest during the testing the month before, and has just been so fast in the no-toe times as well. And to have the 6th fastest time in day 1 of Indy 500 qualifying is absolutely incredible. And I think, like I said, well, he's not my early pick to win the Indy 500 currently at the moment. I think Kyle Larson could honestly go out there and win this race. He's not the favorite in my opinion, but if he survives and doesn't make a mistake, which Kyle Larson really hasn't been making a lot of mistakes. He did, of course, have a pit road penalty, speeding a little bit, which, again, it really isn't the end of the world, and having it during practice sessions really isn't the end of the world. He really hasn't made a mistake this month. He's been doing everything he's doing. Really, he's the only rookie that's really had a great month so far. Granted, Linus Lundqvist has been okay in speed. He just unfortunately crashed a couple days ago. Kevin Simpson did all right in qualifying today as well. But seeing Kyle Larson just make the Indy 500, I have been a fan of Kyle Larson's for over a decade now. And just to see that Kyle Larson is not only racing in the Indianapolis 500, it is a dream come true for me. And if Kyle Larson goes out there and wins the Indy 500 this year, he is going to jump up into superstar levels and will take over this country as a superstar. Because I think Kyle Larson is the best thing we've seen in motorsports in a very, very long time. Like I said, it just seeing what he's done and the things he do and getting up to speed as quick as possible. I don't think there's another driver that can just instantly get in the car right now and instantly get up to speed. Outside of maybe Connor Zilic right now, who's only 17, by the way, and I think he's the next Kyle Larson. And I would love to see him one day and go and run the Indy 500. But again, just seeing everything that Kyle Larson is doing is incredible. Now, looking at my predictions for tomorrow in the Fast 12, I think Kyle Larson will probably start around 6th or 7th. I think he'll probably end up qualifying where he qualified today. I don't think he makes the top 3. It'd be incredible if he makes the front row, but more than likely he's not going to make the front row just because, like I said, the speed of the Penske cars. But this is an incredible moment for NASCAR, an incredible moment for IndyCar, and like I said, seeing Kyle Larson make this year's Indianapolis 500 is absolutely amazing and incredible. Congratulations, Larson. It's an incredible moment. It's an incredible dream come true. He's going to be in that Fast 12 tomorrow. It's going to be fun to watch, and I'm looking forward to see Kyle Larson. Like I said, I'm so excited for this. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I knew Kyle Larson was probably easily going to make the Indy 500 because of how incredible of a talent he is. Again, I was a little worried early in the day with the issues Aaron McLaren had, but they got those issues corrected for everybody because it seemed like all the Aaron McLaren cars had problems, but every single Aaron McLaren car almost made the Fast 12. I think Pato just missed it, or he might have made it, I'm not sure. Cal Mala just missed it today, but seeing Kyle Larson have a chance to win the pole for the Indy 500 is incredible, and seeing him actually make his way into the Indy 500 is absolutely phenomenal and absolutely incredible. So once again, congratulations to Kyle Larson on making this year's Indy 500. It's an absolutely amazing and a dream come true for me as a fan. I know Robin Miller is smiling down at the moment. Congratulations once again, though, to Kyle Larson on making this year's Indianapolis 500. It is absolutely amazing and absolutely phenomenal for Kyle Larson in his incredible motorsports career. So, that is going to be today's special breaking news report on Kyle Larson. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support my Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below on today's video. Where do you think Kyle Larson is realistically going to finish in the Indy 500 this year? Do you think he actually can win the Indy 500 2024 or not? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have the race review for the Truck Series race. Get that race finished up, and we'll also have the All-Star race review as well. Then on Monday, we're going to have a NASCAR news. Be discussing news over the course of the next couple days, and we've got a ton of great content dropping, including picks for the Indy 500 as well, as it is Memorial Day weekend. We got a ton of great motorsports content, NASCAR, IndyCar, among other things dropping on the channel that I cannot wait for you guys to check out. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.